All right, guys, Joe Saglimbeni here again on his YouTube channel, Joe Saglimbeni. And today's topic is becoming a millionaire. Interesting, right? So let's get to it. Millionaire status. Everybody's dream to become a millionaire. And I don't mean the game show. You know, when I was very young, maybe in my teens, I used to think millionaire, millionaire. How crazy or how hard it is to become a millionaire. Well, nowadays a millionaire is really not that impressive. But still, a lot of people are not millionaires, including yours truly. But I'm working on it. And since I'm working so hard to become a millionaire, just like you guys are dreaming, I decided to make a video on 4 steps to become a millionaire. So these are 4 steps that I think start the process or start your track onto becoming a millionaire. Now, before we go into the steps, it's still pretty difficult to become a millionaire. And it's not something that you just can snap your fingers or, sell some kind of special item or go play a lotto ticket and become a millionaire. It's not like that. It's going to be a long journey. And if you're expecting me to make a video explaining how easy it is to become a millionaire, that's not going to happen in this video. So let's just get right to it. I'm going to start by the first thing or the first step for someone trying to achieve millionaire status. And that would be getting a job, employment. I know. Come on, Joe. Employment? Yes, put employment. Because again, you're not going to do this overnight. You're not going to become some major motion picture superstar or Grammy award-winning singer or something like that. You have to start, and you have to start early. So I say you get a job. And it doesn't have to be any special job. You don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to be a lawyer. You could even work selling lemonade. I don't care. But you have to get employment. So the first step to becoming a millionaire is to get a job. And after you get that job, when you settle in, hopefully your employer offers you some kind of 401k plan. And you could start on your journey to start saving. And that's actually the next step. Saving. So, how much do you need to save? To figure out how much you're going to need to save, I'm going to go to my screen and we're going to look at a little calculator from MoneyChimp. So let's go to my screen. Okay, guys, now here I am on my screen. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to moneychimp.com and go to the compound interest calculator. Find the compound interest calculator. And this is the tool that I use all the time to see how my money can grow with a certain amount of interest rate. All right, so we know in the first step you got your job. And we know in the second step you're starting to save $200 a month. So let's say you saved $200 a month and you saved it for a whole year. That's $2,400. All right? And you decide, you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start saving. I'm going to start saving $200 a month for $2,400 a year. But I'm going to try to get some interest rate from the money market account or the CD account that I have in my bank. So let's just say that that CD account was 2%. I know that might even be high, but let's just say the bank is having a great year and is giving you 2%, right? And you put $2,400 a year annual addition, right? And you say to yourself, you know, this company I work for, it's a great little company. You know, maybe they'll give me a raise if I strive real hard. I don't know. I may be able to make this a 40-year career. I know for you young people out there, 40 years seems like it's far away, but trust me, it comes soon. It comes quick. But 40 years away, I wonder what I can retire with in my 2% bank account. So we'll go 40 years. Okay? So, ready, guys? Let's see the number that this person gets when he retires in 40 years. That'll be 58 years old if he started at 18. $153,000 and some change, right? You say, okay, I understand, Joe, but that's not $1,000,000. But that's not the idea here. What I'm trying to get at is that once you start to save and start adding money in, all of a sudden you're going to make a habit, a strong habit of it, and you're going to want to increase this annual addition every year. And you say, how do you increase it? Because you know you're going to get raises. You know you might even get a better job or a promotion. So let's say the first year is out. You're done with the first year. You saved about $4,800 plus the interest. So let's just say you got $4,900, right? Something like that, right? But you decide that the next 39 years you're going to put in $3,600. I'm going to change it to 39 years at that same 2%. Well, what will this figure turn into? Well, let's see. We have the calculator here. $224,000, almost $250,000, just by saving $3,600 a year, which is $300 a month, for 39 years, starting with a balance of just under $5,000. So this is the point, guys. This is powerful stuff here. You want to get this figure to $1,000,000. All right. So in the next steps, I'm going to show you how you may be able to get this to $1,000,000 by changing this interest rate. All right. So let's get to my camera. All right, guys. So back at my camera. So we have employment as our first step. Saving as our second step. And we saw the compounding calculator, what saving could do. Now, how are we going to get those better returns than 2%? So the third step that I'm going to give you here is to either open up a brokerage account or use one of the money apps that are all over the place. Stuff like SoFi, M1, Robinhood. The one I use, actually, the many I use Fidelity, Vanguard, SoFi, and M1 Financing. And I'll leave some of the links below down in the description for those apps. SoFi, M1, Fidelity, Vanguard, they reinvest dividends also, and there's ETFs and mutual funds in which you can invest in. And that's how you're going to beat that 2% that I showed you when I was on my screen. So step number 3, again, is open up a brokerage firm and start investing. All right, so let's go to step number 4. And what's step number 4? How about, what are we going to invest that money in? So step number 4 is to invest in some kind of low fee index mutual fund, exchange traded fund, or when you get better, maybe a little bit adventurous, you start investing in stocks. So the 4th step is to invest using a mutual fund or equities or stocks, and to try to either, with a mutual fund, dollar cost average. So remember that $200 a month? What you could do is set it up where every month $200 will come out of your bank account, be transferred to a mutual fund. It will buy $200 worth of that mutual fund, let's say the S&P 500 index fund, and it'll do it every month for as long as you want, for 40 years, as long as you want. And then we hope, and nothing is guaranteed, and again, I just want to put a disclaimer there. I'm not a financial planner, and I don't play one on YouTube, so please reach out to a financial pro before you invest in anything. All right? But historically, stocks can do 8%. They have shown that they can do 8%. So the key is to get that calculator from 2% up to 8%, and I guarantee you'll get to your $1 million in 40 years without a problem. All right? So that's it, guys. I tried to make this video as short as I could. I had to go onto the calculator and at Money Chimp. But I want to thank you guys all. I hope you enjoyed the video. And leave comments below on your favorite money app. My favorite money app is SoFi. And not just for the investing, for other things. So I'll leave some links down below. But guys, it's time to subscribe, comment, share. Let that algorithm work for me. All right? And I'm going to say goodbye. So until next time, goodbye.